What's up YouTube, Kevin Moore with 123, doing a quick opinions, reviews, or review even, on the Xbox One Elite controller. The dog's going mad again, as usual. Every time I make a video he decides to mess about. Anyway, so I've had the pad for a couple of days and I've given it a good, a thorough use. I've used every aspect of it and just going to give you my opinions. The overall product, the case, all the extras and that, I think it's great for the price. People are comparing it to the SCUF controller. The SCUF, I think it's the Infinity. But for that, you're paying... Excuse me. Harry, get out. You're paying like £90, they're saying. It's better, it's cheaper. It's not cheaper because once you add the trigger stops, the customisable buttons, you're still missing out on the ability to switch two profiles on the go. All the sticks, the added paddles, what you can replace, the case, the cable. Once you've done all that on the actual thing, you're hitting nearly £200, so you're paying a lot more. And these are £120, so for the price, I don't think it's bad. First of all, I'm going to go over it. It feels nice. It's a rubberized texture. It's almost like rubber, but it's not. It's like a plastic rubber. I don't think you could scratch it off. You might be able to. I'm not going to try. The back has got rubber on each side here and here, so it grips, a nice grip to it. It's built with plastic and metal parts. As you can see, the sticks are actually metal. What else? The paddles can be removed. I've tried them. They're alright. They are a bit sensitive. That's a bit of a negative for it. If you've got your fingers rest on it and you accidentally you get into combat, you sometimes move your fingers on the back. You move them a bit in and out. You'll hit the triggers and start jumping and punch in the air or skidding and sliding along. That's not great. With the SCUF controllers, they're like over here, so you don't hit them as easy. You have to reach to them to get them. So that's not too bad. The trigger stops on the back. Slide these up and down. These green buttons here. Half trigger stop, so you can shoot faster, aim faster. You can shoot. You pull your pistol trigger quicker. And he's ripping stuff up now. I don't know what he's up to. Slide it the other way, and it's a long throw, so you can use your racing games and have the acceleration, nice and smooth, and the braking nice and smooth. So that's really nice. That's a great feature. The sticks, they are removable. You just pull the tops off like that. As you can see, hollow inside, and it's just a magnet. You just put it in place, and it just locks itself in like that. I'm going to lift it up now. You can lift the controller up with the sticks. So the magnets are really strong. They're really strong. So you ain't got to worry about them falling out. If you shake it, they don't fall off. It's really sturdy. Really good job on them. The sticks also have a nice feel to them as they bounce back. They don't, like on the standard controller, it's cheap. So the only way I can compare it is like you get a cheap French car, you shut the door and it goes ding like that. And this is like a BMW. You shut the door and it goes phoom, like that. It's that feel. It feels really nice, really luxury feel. The dead zones on the trigger, on the sticks, I noticed on some games you move them a little bit, nothing happens. You can wiggle it around, nothing happens. That's fixed. If you put it on aggressive, you put the settings into aggressive, the dead zones are gone. There's no dead zones whatsoever, so you can aim a lot more accurate and a lot quicker. It's really nice. So if you're looking for a control without dead zones, this one's the one to get. Apparently they're going to be releasing the stick configurations with the Xbox app in the future. I don't know if it's for sure. I've just heard about it. So if you're looking at getting this control just to fix the dead zones, maybe wait a little bit if you're not really up for it. To pay that money and get the Xbox app when it's updated and use it on your existing controllers to set it to aggressive yourself. The other feature, it's got a switch in the middle. You can just see it there. Well, you probably can't see it because the camera's pitch black. Switch in the middle, dead center. That's two profiles. So I could be playing, I'll play Halo and I use fish stick and my friend uses default. I can keep fish stick on it, switch it to number 2 and it'll go to default. So when we're playing together, we haven't got to go into the menu, mess about. I could just play it. I finish my go. He wants to play the next round. Switch it across, hand it over, and it's good to go. You ain't got to mess about. Really good. It's ideal for certain configurations, like maybe you shoot differently than you drive, so you can play the game on foot, playing Halo, and then jump in a Warthog and take over, switch it to another control scheme and play differently. What else? You've got a green button on the top, which is for sync. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm pretty sure, I've heard anyway, I think if you press it twice, double tap it, it turns off the paddles on the back so you don't hit them as easy. The paddles are nice and easy to use. The paddles go on the back. Let me grab one. And you just slide it in like that. Easy to press. Your fingers sit on it naturally, so they sit in the two places, you know, top and bottom. They're a bit sensitive, but they work well. I'm not a massive fan of paddles. You can get used to it if you focus yourself. You know, if you play a lot of games with it, you're going to get used to it and find it easy to use them. But I'm used to it now, you know, using the buttons. So 9 times out of 10, I'm going for not hitting the buttons. I'm pressing A to jump instead of hitting a paddle. So they're kind of getting redundant. But they're there for if you want to use them. The other stuff, what else? The stuff you get included in the packaging, you get your 4 paddles, which are metal. The D-pad, actually, go back to the D-pad. Yeah, the circle D-pad is beautiful. Really, really nice and smooth. Playing fighting games, perfect. A lot better than the original D-pad. People complained, I said in the other video, about it coming off, but you have to really press it to get it to come off. You have to put all your weight into it to press it off. So I can rub that round like that, no problems. It's not going to fall off. The other sticks, you get 2 other sets of sticks. You get the medium ones, which are convex, I think they're called. They're like the PlayStation 3 controls. The domed ones. Not too bad. They're alright. I find that you slip off them a bit easy. And then the other ones are really tall sticks, just like the Xbox One sticks. Just really tall. A bit more for accuracy, but I'm not a massive fan anyway. I just stick with the original sticks. I mean, you can mix them up. I mean, I find having a little stick on the left stick to move forward and back, and on the right stick having a tall stick is probably the best setup. And it comes with the original D-pad as well, so if you want to switch to that, you can. Comes with a 10, I think it's a 10 foot, is it 10 foot? I think it's 10 foot, I'm not sure. I think it's a 10 foot USB cable, which is over here. And it's massive, it's coming all the way over from the Xbox. And as you can see, it's green, threaded, you can just about see that in there. Braided cable, so really high quality. The only difference is the original charge cable has an LED inside the USB end on it, and lights up orange when it's charging, I think, and goes white when it's charged. This one doesn't have that, so you don't know when it's actually charging. I'm guessing they didn't put it on there because it was more of a connect it for low latency sort of thing, you know, so you didn't need batteries. That was more what it was for, instead of being actually a charge cable, but it does both, which is good. The case is a really nice case. Can't say much about it. It's got an Xbox logo on the top. Might be able to see it on the camera there. Yeah, just got an Xbox logo on the top. Focus. And what else? I mean, the app. If you use the actual app to configure the controllers, I think it's pretty much spot on. You can configure every part of the controller, which buttons go where, how fast the sticks move, how quick the triggers move. I've got the triggers set to 100% on full, or it's on half throw, as you can see. I have it on 100% there, so you press it and instantly the gun's up. So, works fine, I can't complain. I think that's about it to say. I don't think there's much else. If I missed anything, sorry. But yeah, would I recommend the control to everyone? It's what the controller should have been in the first place. The build quality on this is a million times better than the standard controls. The standard controls have stick wear in the actual the thumb sticks on the actual shaft. You get like pieces of plastic like white powder and black powder where it's wearing away. It wears away pretty quick. Can't see it much on here, but you won't be able to see it on the camera. But it's on the Halo ones, and I haven't had them that long. A couple of months at most, and they're wearing away. The sticks don't have a wobble. If you try and rock them backwards or forwards, there's no wobble there. The triggers are nice and smooth. There's no grinding, which you get, especially with the new Halo controllers. I've had 3 of them, or 4. No, yeah, I've had 3. And out of other people that have got the Halo controllers, they grind as well when you're pressing the triggers. You know, it's another design fault. So the build quality this is what it should have been in the first place. But if you're looking for a control that's like perfect, I mean, this control is spot on. I mean, if you look at controls through history, which are the best controls you've ever used, this is spot on. This is the most comfortable and most luxurious control I've ever used. It is really, really good. Is it for everyone? Like I said, if you're a really good player, it will help you get a little bit better. If you're a really bad player, it can't make you any worse, but it's 120 quid. So if you're willing to spend 120 quid on a control just to see if it can make you a little bit better, It's down to you. I mean, 120 quid sounds like a lot, but compared to a SCUF controller, which is, you know, doing the same things and with all the accessories and all the customization that you can get on this in a SCUF, you're looking at almost double the price.